So, can you make money with surveys? Well, in this video, I'm going to discuss some pros and cons of taking surveys online in exchange for money or in exchange for gift cards. And I'm going to talk to you more about the time versus reward, cover some scam sites, and basically talk to you about the whole concept of making money from home by taking surveys online. Okay, so let's get going. I'm also going to leave a free resource for you at the end of this video, which will show you a very safe place where you can find websites and survey websites and micro job websites where you can get paid to do these types of micro jobs and small tasks in exchange for money. Okay, so you have websites like Swagbucks, ClickSense, Vindale, and places like, for example, Fusion Cash. All right, there are dozens and dozens of websites online which offer you a reward in exchange for your time to do a survey. Now, the biggest problem you're going to find with these kinds of things is that they are only suitable for a very, very, very small percentage of the population. And that's because all the companies that are doing the surveys in the first place, they are only interested in certain people of a certain age, of a certain income level, of a certain location, of a certain sort of hobbies and habits and purchase cycles. Okay, so when you're taking the surveys, a lot of the time you are not eligible to take them. All right, so you do end up wasting a lot of time doing surveys which you don't get paid for, because halfway through the survey you are cut off as a result of you are not suitable or eligible to complete the survey. All right. Another problem is that if you don't live in the UK, the US, or Canada, then also you are not eligible for a lot of surveys. Right. So if you are in any country other than the UK, Canada, and the US, then you will not be eligible. But once again, you will waste a lot of time completing, filling in forms and stuff before you know this, because they obviously want as many members as they can. The next problem is simply the time versus the reward. All right. Now, like I said, there are a lot of reward websites out there which offer you rewards for all kinds of things, but the main one is surveys. And on the surface it looks good. On the surface, the idea of being paid like $5, $10, $15 to take one survey seems amazing. But here's the problem. The amount of surveys which do pay you $5 in exchange for you doing a survey are very, very small. They're usually a one-off kind of deal, and the rest of them will pay you 20, 30, 50 cents. All right. Now, here's the issue, because when you actually take the time you spent completing the survey, and that's only if you're actually eligible, and then look at the reward, you very, very quickly realize that it's a waste of time. Because if you get paid 50 cents for a survey that took you half an hour to complete, you can very quickly see that, you know what, there's no point doing this. Couple that with the amount of scam websites and surveys that you get halfway through and then you get cut off because you're not eligible. You will waste so much time doing it that there's literally no point in continuing down the road. And the main issue here is that the time it takes you to figure this out, you end up wasting a lot of time. All right. Now, I'm not saying that taking surveys and doing micro jobs and things like that are a complete waste of time. You can make some extra cash with it. But if you took the amount of time you spent on taking surveys, doing micro jobs, completing tasks, watching videos in exchange for money, if you took that time you spent and actually invested it in creating a blog, or writing content, or creating YouTube videos, or learning about affiliate marketing, or learning about e-commerce and dropshipping, you would progress so much faster, and you would learn so much more, and you will be in a position where you can actually start making real money instead of just bumming around doing stupid things like silly tasks and silly things for no money, and basically wasting your time. So when it comes to the time versus reward on these survey type of websites, it doesn't add up. All right. Even if you did it full time, it still wouldn't add up. All right. So And if you couple that again with the problem with the location and the problem with the suitability and compatibility for these surveys, it's just too much effort, no reward. And again, if you are unfortunate enough to choose a website which is a scam website, you won't get paid anyway. So you know what I mean. So I would highly recommend that you avoid doing any kinds of surveys for cash, because you will very quickly see that it's just not worth your time. However, I do realize that some of you will want to pursue this anyway. So I have here for you is a resource on Reddit, which will basically give you a bit more guidance and long tutorials on which websites give the best rewards and for which tasks you have to complete. All right. It's a subreddit on Reddit. It's called Bear Money. It's basically a collection of people who work together to find the best websites which offer the best reward for the amount of time and effort you have to put in, okay? And you also get lots of cool guides and so on. So click the link below this video, you'll go to my article on my website and you can have a closer look at that. So can you make money taking surveys? Yes, you can make some small amounts of money, all right? If you do it for several hours per day, yes, you can make a couple of $100 a month. But when you actually look at the whole picture and you've spent 100 hours or 150 hours earning $200, you very quickly realize that you'd be much better off trying something completely different. You're much better off selling stuff at a car boot sale, or selling stuff on eBay, or just doing something else that has a higher return for your hourly effort, all right? Because when it comes to making money online by using surveys, it's just quite simply not worth your time, all right? So thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about me, then jump over to iPutCash, and if you can subscribe to my channel, I'd be very grateful. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again in my next video.